You are good, you are kind.
FIRS, it comes in form of an email. It comes in form of an email. It will show you that your email that you submitted was properly accepted, but you're comfortable with it. You can actually access to the tax premise. You can use the password with the system. Now I'm going to use a company details to log into the tax premise system, so you can see how the tax premise interface works. So I'm going to click, going to take me to another interface entirely, which is also under the tax, another interface, that the company income tax has 16 schedules. The 16 schedule comprises of these items listed screen as I share with you. That's the revenue, the non-current assets, the current assets, the cost of sales, the other income, the operating expenses, the current liability, the long-term liability, the ownership and capital structure, then the reserves. Then I have my profit adjustment, my balancing adjustment, my loss relief, and my capital allowance. And we have a last sheet, which is called the company income tax sheet. That is the 16th schedule. You will not get to that 16th schedule until you've appropriately filled all these schedules. So now I'm starting with the revenue schedule. I'm clicking on the revenue itself. You're going to click, let me show you once again. You're going to click, if you have an item like you have motor vehicles, you're going to classify motor vehicles under motor vehicle expenses. But if the motor vehicle is actually used for public transport, you have to classify it under public transport motor vehicle. Then if you have plantation equipment expenditures, when we have like tractors that you use in your plantations, you have plows that are used in your plantation, you have to classify them as plantation expenditure equipment. Then you have construction plant expenditures. This construction plant expenditures is telling you that apart from your computers, apart from your shovels, apart from other things, what other expenditures are in construction? When we have like construction in progress, yes, and they are subject to depreciation. For instance, now you're constructing a plant. Fine, part of the plant is already in use. You have to classify that part that is already in use as your plant expenditure. Since it's still undergoing construction, so it's going to be a construction plant expenditure. Then now we also have research and development expenditures. We all know in multinationals, their research and development expenditures are always very high. On the high side, especially maybe when they are making research about something that could save life, something that could be of material effect in future. Yes, the expenditures are expected to be classified as tangible assets. Then you have housing expenditure. When you have housing expenditures, you're supposed to share depreciation is 850,000, and the system is computing 1 million for me. I can easily change into any other asset to add. Once I click on proceed, it's going to take me back to this place that I've injected my depreciation, and you can easily check your depreciation value. You can easily check.
A question, please.
Yeah, I can hear you, sir.
Okay. If why would there be different in a depreciation computed by the company and the one computed by the system? Because
yes,
if it's of the same amount and of the same percent, why would there be variance?
Yes, there's possibility for variance, sir. You know, there are some years whereby there might be an over provision of depreciation, overstatement of depreciation, or under provision of depreciation. Do you know sometimes those things, when they are adjusting, can cause differences in depreciation values? And you know, some companies also use maybe like 2.5% for some asset. Depends on the accounting policies of the company. The changes in accounting policies of companies that differs from one another can also cause changes in depreciation values. And you know, some companies, they can be using some company might be using actually straight line. Some people using annuity. Some people using some of the yearlies can also cause differences in the. You're done with that depreciation, you can easily inject another asset. If it is an intangible asset too, you can easily inject it. What type of intangible asset? Is it goodwill? Is it trademark? Is it patent? Is it investment? Then you put your description, the amount, and your rate. You know, intangible assets are subject to amortization. So you can either add and do the same thing you did for depreciation. So let's take something like patents for intangible. Then you put the description, what type of patent. Is it a patent on a book or on a product, or is it a trademark on a product? You can easily put it. Then the date in which those trademark or the patents came into existence, then the costs and the percentage of amortization instead of depreciation that is applicable for tangible assets. Then you add your record. Then if you have a difference in your amortization, you can easily change it the way I said. You can enter your depreciation value. You can easily enter your amortization value as well. Let's give an insight of one. Let's use the patent. Let's use it to be in form of a book. Then it was gotten in 2020, January 1st to, then you impute amount 20,000. Let's assume it is 200,000. Then it was amortized for 20 naira, 20%. Then you click on your add records. Once you click on your hard records, it's going to tell you that the item has been entered, which this is it. That's going to tell you your depreciation value. But don't forget, the depreciation value you impute here is not your depreciation value. It's going to be an amortized value because it's a system. That's why you have depreciation. Let me show you what I did.
I understand what you are saying now.
Okay, sir.
I got it. I only want to know how to copy to the main, and you have explained it.
Okay.
So one has to first of all save it on and upload it.
Yes,
so
sir.
the way I see it now is only the date aspect that we are going to use our manual
yes, sir.
and to put it.
Sir.
Others we can just copy from that
paste.
page, first page, and paste to the second page.
Yes, sir.
So
yes,
I've gotten it. I've gotten it.
Thank you very much for the training. I really appreciate everyone's contribution. Does any other person have any questions as the training is deemed to come to an end now? I really appreciate your cooperation.
Yeah, you are welcome, madam. Thank you very much. Please, I hope we are going to get the second date video and everything too.
Yes,
so that we can just follow from there.
Yeah, the host will definitely share it with you, sir. That's Mr.
Thank you, madam.
James.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
We are looking forward to more training like this and other aspects of it.
Sir. No problem, sir. I can hear you, Mr. Alex.
Okay, I want to really appreciate the host for this training and you, the facilitator, as well. I think we really got it right now. God bless you. But in case we have any issue or challenge, how can we reach you?
Yeah, you can actually communicate with the host. Then the host will definitely give you the way you can actually reach me. It will definitely give you an access to reach me.